First, the future of the partially collapsed Hard Rock Hotel again in question tonight as the building owners now say they want a different company to take it down. And get this, they also say it's going to be a traditional demolition and not an implosion. Paul Dudley joining us live right now tonight with more on a mess going on 5 months now. Paul.
Yeah, Charisse, the developers did have a deal in place with one company to do the implosion, but that company apparently couldn't come up with the money necessary for this massive insurance policy. Tonight, we just know that this whole thing remains in limbo, and there is still no official plan in place. There is still D.H. Griffin construction equipment at the partially collapsed Hard Rock Hotel, though the owners say someone else is going to take the building down and retrieve the 2 bodies still left inside.
It looked like there was an agreement in place to implode the Hard Rock Hotel. Now that agreement looks like it's falling apart. A
statement released by 1031 Canal Street Development, the firm led by developer Mohan Kailas, says D.H. Griffin couldn't come up with the $50 million in insurance needed to cover any damages caused by the implosion. What's even bigger news is that 1031 says they've got a different company, Kolb Grading. They're going to take the building apart through a traditional demolition.
The construction company, the company that was going to do the implosion, was only able to acquire $22 million in insurance.
The city said Monday they are not in support of the newest plan. Now code enforcement is fining the building owners $7,575 because of a laundry list of violations. Daily fines of $500 per violation could be doled out if problems are not fixed within the next 30 days. What happens next with the building, some 5 months after the collapse, remains up in the air.
So the city of New Orleans is dealing with the coronavirus disaster, and now the disaster of the Hard Rock Hotel is back in the lap of the city.
And to make this thing much more complicated here, D.H. Griffin has actually filed a lawsuit against 1031. Tonight, city officials telling our partners at NOLA.com that they think that the developer 1031 should fork over the money to cover this insurance policy. One city official telling the paper that with an additional $3 million, enough coverage could be acquired to get D.H. Griffin back on the job. Live in the French Quarter tonight, Paul Dudley, Eyewitness News, back to you.
All right, Paul, thanks so much for that update.